how to solve the projections of solids using AutoCAD software. First, you go to the AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Then go to limits, type limits, then specify lower left corner 0, 0, upper right corner 297, 210, then zoom all. Then go to line, take the lower left corner of the sheet and click on the first button of the mouse and drag the mouse to the right side. Take some distance and click on the first button of the mouse, and again you take the cursor to the top side and again take some distance and click on first button of the mouse and press enter key. Then go to offset, take the distance as 297, select object to offset. You select this line, vertical line, offset to the left side. Again go to the offset, take the distance as 210, select this object to offset, select this line and offset to the top side. Then go to zoom, extends and zoom 0.6x. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly, fillet between this vertical line and this horizontal line, fillet between this horizontal and this vertical. Then go to zoom window, select this line, select this area and go to dText, specify start point of text and take the height as 4, rotation angle as 0 and take the problem number 140. Now here a pentagonal pyramid 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its corners of the base, such that the two base edges containing the corner on which it rests make equal inclinations with HP. Draw the projections of the pyramid when the axis of the pyramid is inclined to HP at 40 degrees and to VP at 30 degrees. Zoom previous, then go to zoom window, then go to polygon, take number of sides as 5, take edge, point of edge and you take the distance as 25 mm, and then go to line, take intersection point of this, then perpendicular to this, then go to line, INT of this and then perpendicular to this line. Then go to trim corner between this line and this line, then go to line, INT of this and take INT of this and intersection of this. Similarly, and take INT of this and INT of this. Then go to line, draw a horizontal line and take offset, take the distance as 50 and you select this line, draw a line from INT of this and perpendicular to this. Similarly, line, INT of this and perpendicular to this, and then line, INT of this and take perpendicular to this and take INT of this and take intersection point of this. Similarly, line, INT of this and take perpendicular to this and INT of this. Then go to erase, then go to fillet between these two lines and between these two lines. Then go to break, select this. Now we go for CH, go to layer, select this as, now we go for a layer command. So create the layers now. Now first go to layer new, go to type locus, then go to layer, type XY, then go to layer. Here we go for visible layer, then we have layer invisible layer, and also go to layer, then we want locus XY and then axis layer. Then go to axis line type, set it to 0.05, then invisible layer default line weight as 0.3, then visible line weight as 0.5 and say OK. XY default is 0.13 and then locus default is 0.05 and layer 0 default as 0.05 and say OK. Then once you do that, then go to locus, continuous, go to load, type D dash dot and select this dash dot and say OK. Then go to XY visible, go to invisible, go to load, type H hidden and say OK. Take hidden and say OK. Then go to axis, go to load, take the cursor here and type C center and say OK, and take the center line type and say OK. Once you do that, then close the layer command. Now we will go for CH and go to layer, take this as the axis layer and here take this as 10 line type scale factor. Then you select this line, this file, then go to pentagon, select this slant edges and also this line and go to layer, make this as visible and then go to line weight display on. Here then go to group, select this and also this and make this as the single entity. Once you do that, then go to copy, select this and copy to the next position and then go to rotate this, take intersection point of this and take minus 50 degrees. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw the horizontal line and take INT of this and draw a vertical line, and here you take intersection point of this and here also you take intersection point of this and draw a vertical lines. From here you draw a vertical projectors, horizontal projectors and then go to trim, select these three, select between these two. Then similarly go to line, intersection of this and draw perpendicular vertical projector and from here draw a perpendicular to this. Similarly line, intersection of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly line, INT of this and draw a vertical projector and now you draw the horizontal projector from these 2 points perpendicular to this. Then go to line, intersection of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between these two. Now we go for line command, draw a line, intersection of this and take INT and take INT and take INT of this and take intersection of this. Now we want to write the slant edges between these two and take INT of this. Similarly draw a line from intersection point of this to intersection point of this and intersection point of this. Then go to break, select this first point, take intersection at the rate. Similarly break first point, you take intersection point of this and say at the rate, and break first point INT of this and say at the rate. Break first point, you take intersection point at the rate. Now here, now we will write the visible and invisible edges. So all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. You select this line, you select this line and you select this line and this line, and the surface near to the observer is visible. Take this edge and also this edge and go to layer, make that as visible one. Then go to the edge or a corner which is on XY line in the front view is always invisible in this. Then this edge will going to become invisible. Once this becomes invisible, then automatically and then the line type will going to become 10. So then automatically this line, the point from point, if one of the edges is invisible, automatically the other two edges also becomes invisible. Apply that rule and take this as invisible and you take this distance as 10. Then you select this line and make this layer as axis layer and take this as 5. Then escape. Once you do that, now we go for group command. Select this entire thing and group this as a single entity. Now we go for DDIM, go to modify, go to primary units, make this as second decimal point, take text, take this specific text height as 4, align with the dimension line, vertical as above, and the offset from the dimension line is 3, and go to symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 4, then go to lines, take the offset from origin as 3 and say OK and say close. Then dim horizontal, take intersection part of this and intersection part of this, and you take this distance as 38.30. Then go to line, then go to extend this line till to this boundary, then go to line, take nearest point and at the rate 100 less than minus 150 degree, then go to circle, take nearest point on this and take this as the any point on this, take the radius as 50, then go to line, draw a line from intersection part of this and draw a horizontal line, and then trim, break this circle in the anti-clockwise direction, and then remove this arc, then you fillet between these two, then go to circle, take the center point of this and radius as 38.30. Then go to break, select between these two and draw it, break this in anti-clockwise direction, and then go to erase and erase this. Now we're going to move or copy this reference with intersection point of this and take the center point of this and take center point of this line. Now we need to rotate, take rotate option, select this, and the base point is select objects, take base point int of this, then copy the reference angle, take reference angle as 180 degree, then you take the intersection point of this, so it will going to comes and matches with that. Then go to break, select this, and now you select this line and change that layer to locus and give the height text line type scale factor as 5. Then go to break this, then to this I need to draw the front view, draw a horizontal projector from this point, similarly draw a vertical projector from this, so both these 2 points will going to intersect here. Similarly line, draw a horizontal projector from this point and draw a, then zoom window, you select this, then go to line, take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this, and similarly line, intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two. Similarly line, intersection of this and draw a horizontal line and take line, take end point of this and draw a perpendicular to this and go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly line, take intersection of this point and draw a horizontal line, take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this, then line, intersection of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two. Similarly line, take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this, and then go to line, intersection of this and take intersection point of this, then go to line, int of this and int of this and take intersection point of this, then go to zoom previous, then go to zoom window, then go to line, take intersection of this and intersection point of this and take intersection point of this. Similarly line, intersection of this and take int of this and take intersection point of this. Similarly line, int of this and take intersection point of this and take int of this. And now see here, then go to break this line, first point int of this and say at the rate. Now all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. You take this line, you take this line and you take this line, and the surface near to the observer is visible. Since the base, entire base is near to the observer, it is visible. You select these two. From this point, this edge is visible and this edge is visible. Therefore, this edge is also becomes visible. So go to layer, make that as visible. Then the edges which two visible edges can never create each other. So this slant edge and this slant edge is crossing this edge. So since this edge is visible, so naturally these two edges will become invisible, and this height we're going to take it as 10 and then escape. Then go to zoom previous. Then you click on this line, you make this line as axis line and take this as 10. Now here, then go to line, draw a line from intersection point of this on this side, then go to select this line and go to layer, make that layer as XY. Then go to dim, DDIM, then go to modify, then go to primary units, make it 0 and say OK and say close. Now we go to dim vertical, take intersection point of this and draw a intersection point of this and take this height as 50. Dim vertical, you select this and make it 25, and dim angular, select between this line and this line, you take this as 40 degrees, and then dim angular, select between this line and this line, you're going to get it as 30 degrees, and dim angular, select between these two, go to text, give space and enter. Now you place it wherever you want. Then go to zoom window, then select this, dim TED, so select this and take this here 40 degrees. Similarly, select this and you take it here inside. Then you select this and you take it here inside. Then go to M text, select this as the boundary and go to symbol, type small letter B and say OK. Then go to move, select this and move it here. Now we will go to zoom previous, then go to D text, put the caps lock on, type X, and this is VP, and this is HP, and this is Y, and here you write small letter A, B, C, D, E, and here it is O, and then O1. Similarly, you go to O dash, and here it is A dash, here it is B dash, here it is C dash, here it is D dash, here it is E dash, and here it is O1 dash. Then go to zoom window, select this, then go to move X, and you move VP, and here you move HP, then go to dim TED, select this and you take it here. Then go to move, select A dash, and here it is E dash, here it is O1 dash, here it is B dash, here it is D dash, here it is C dash, here it is O dash, here it is A, here it is B, here it is C, here it is D, here it is E, here it is O, here it is O1. And then go to copy C dash here, and copy B dash, and here it is D dash, here it is O1 dash, here it is A dash, here it is E dash, and then you have O dash, here it is C, here it is O, copy O, and that O will come here, this O1 will come here, and that O1 will come here. Since portion of this ABCD is invisible, so O1 becomes invisible, so copy A, that A will come here, and then B, take this, B will be here, and that B will come here. Then go to C, copy the C here, and that C will come here, and then go to D, copy this here, and here D will be here, then go to E, select this E, copy it here, and that E will come here, then go to D text. Now you take this one will be A dash, this will be B dash, and this will be C dash, this will be D dash, this will be E dash, and here, since all the surface, since A dash, B dash, C dash, E dash are visible, since O1 dash is on that surface, so it is visible, then you take D text, you take DT, select this, and you take this as O dash, then go to move, take O dash and move it here, then take E dash, and you take A dash, and here you take O1 dash, here you take B dash, here you take C dash, and here you take D dash, and here it is Y. Once you get this, then go to zoom previous, then go to move, select this entire thing, and then go to move, then here go to save, go to the appropriate drive, go to AutoCAD, then go to solid drawings and say P1 for P, P1 for P, and save it, and finally you exit the drawing.